2 years ago, the name Leapmotor wasn't even on the map for international expansion. But today, you'll find Leapmotor displayed alongside big European car brands like Fiat, Peugeot, and Citroën. In this episode, we are in The Hague, the third largest city in the Netherlands, to show you how Leapmotor is using a smart, cost-effective strategy to break into the European market. Let's take a look. In October 2023, Stellantis Group invested €11.6 billion in Leapmotor. By May 2024, they co-founded Leapmotor International, marking the official start of Leapmotor's overseas journey. Unlike NIO, which is spending big to expand internationally, Leapmotor is taking a smarter, more cost-effective route. All their cars in Europe are sold through Stellantis' existing dealer network. In The Hague, for example, we visited Witburg, an established dealership that sells both new and used cars. They have brands like Peugeot, Citroën, Hyundai, and other Stellantis brands in their showroom. The sales guy here, I call him the king of efficiency, is answering our questions while multitasking. What's interesting is he said that while service is important, individual brands prefer selling cars in multi-brand showrooms, like this one, because it's faster paced and more diverse.
Not really. No, I like the brands, but I don't see myself like selling all of the BYD because I like to have a bit of variation in my work. I've heard that like occasions is the place where you learn sales because you see a lot of people and a lot of different people, and it's a bit faster than like working for a brand.
The entire showroom in The Hague is pretty crowded, but Leapmotor has its own dedicated space. As soon as Stellantis and Leapmotor announced their partnership, Witburg, as part of the Stellantis dealer network, jumped on board and started planning for Leapmotor a year ago. The European car market has high entry barriers, and building your own dealership is super expensive. The sales guy here told us that the direct store of VinFast, a Vietnamese EV startup, has been closed for 2 weeks now, probably on the verge of shutting down, but he's really optimistic about Leapmotor's decision to partner with Stellantis and see great potential in it.
Yeah, I think it's a smart choice to get into the European market, to collaborate with a bigger company that's already trusted in the European market. So you have an easier way to be introduced to stores. I don't know how other brands like Xpeng they just on their own.
Yeah, on their own.
Yeah, it's smarter to collaborate. You have bigger marketing reach, trusted companies to sell you.
Leapmotor has launched 2 models in the Netherlands, the T03, a small car, and the C10, a larger model. The T03 is aimed at older customers, and the small cars are super popular in Europe, compact, affordable, and easy to park. After Dutch subsidies, the T03 costs just €18,000 with a monthly lease of only €249. That's basically unbeatable compared to other European models. The C10 with discounts start at €38,000 and is aimed at the taxi market. Leapmotor has just received taxi certification in the Netherlands, which is a big deal because most of European new car sales are B2B, so the taxi market here is definitely one to watch.
I think it's a great option for taxi because you have a lot of control from the main panel.
Oh yeah, they can adjust the comfort for the passengers, right?
Yeah, Leapmotor is now recognized as a car that can be used for taxis. There's a law in the Netherlands where you have to classify a specific like specs for your car to be able to use it as a taxi, and they just got the permit for that. We're now slowly going into that market.
Leapmotor officially started deliveries in the Netherlands about 6 months ago, and right now the dealership here is selling dozens of cars a month. At this stage, Leapmotor is still in its early days in the Netherlands, and for many Dutch people, it's still a relatively unfamiliar brand. When they first encountered Leapmotor, a lot of them had the typical stereotype about Chinese-made cars, thinking they were low quality, but after taking the cars for a test drive, their opinions did a complete 180.
The Dutch people or European people in general see Chinese products as lesser quality, but yeah, that was maybe 20 years ago. But now, a lot of, like mostly our products are made in China. And for the cars, I just had a test drive in the smaller model. And she said, I don't know, it's Chinese. And I said, just feel the car. And she felt it, and it was, it's good quality. I think China shines most is the electronics that are in the car. It's easy to use. It's well thought out. And for example, this car you can program it. So if you go like 10 kilometers an hour, it will turn on the cameras. That's something most cars will not.
Some features.
The product is speak for itself and silence the doubts. From skepticism to wow, this is amazing. Leapmotor's secret weapon is giving you the features of a Mercedes E-Class on a budget that's closer to an A-Class, completely changing the way Europeans view Chinese cars.
It's mostly this car for the size and the quality price comparison. because it's from China and most of the materials used there come from there, and the factories are there, so it's very easy and cheap for them to make it and ship them in one piece to the European market. So the quality of the car is like very, very good.
Yeah.
If you like hear the sound of the
Yeah.
door, like the
It's
hand,
very solid.
it feels solid. The leather is like recycled plastic, synthetic leather.
Yeah.
It feels good. I think the biggest reason why most people are like slowly transiting to Chinese cars.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that the European market is scared of the Chinese cars and they're doing like import taxes.
Yeah.
It's because the cars are good and they can price them better.
The sales guy here has even been sold on the brand. He's waiting for the new B10 model to come out and he's planning to buy it himself. Now, when it comes to new brands, a lot of customers worry about after-sales service. But with Leapmotor, backed by the world's fourth largest car group, they've saved big on building their own dealership network. The real advantage of Leapmotor's partnership with Stellantis is their service. Stellantis has a huge logistic network in Europe, and Leapmotor is setting up nearly 140 service centers across the continent. They can deliver parts up to 3 times a day, something many other brands can't do. Thanks to this, Leapmotor has quickly built a strong, reliable service system. The sales guy at the Hague store shared that while there were some issues with part supply at first, those problems have now been sorted. What's funny is when we asked him about inventory pressure, he said there's none at all. They just got a big order from corporate clients, and with the smile on his face, it's clear selling Leapmotor in the Netherlands is no problem. No need to burn cash on flashy stores. They're going straight for the big European dealership networks. Leapmotor's survival rule in Europe: first survive, then thrive. I keep hearing a lot of buzz in the industry about Leapmotor's international expansion. People are curious and optimistic. In just 1 year, Leapmotor has undeniably become more global, and they're not shy about their big ambitions. The plan is to localize production with KD parts, which means they'll be making cars directly in the Stellantis factories. This makes Leapmotor a fully international brand. Plus, they'll be able to take advantages of EV subsidies, allowing them to pull prices down to the extreme. Over the next 3 years, Leapmotor plans to launch competitive models across all car segments in Europe, from A to C. They're not just focusing on pure electric vehicles. They're also looking at introducing extended range models. The goal is to roll out 1 or 2 new cars every year in both the European and global markets. I'm really excited to see what's next for Leapmotor. Whether it's their overseas delivery channels, after-sales service, brand recognition, pricing strategy, or overall product strength. With all these advantages, Leapmotor could easily carve out a solid share in Europe and even bring that success back to China. Who knows, within a year, Leapmotor could be at the top of the new EV brand sales charts.